So this week I have for you guys a easy combo that allows you to consistently play through Nibiru in Code Talkers. I wanted to keep this video pretty short, but before I get into it, I did want to thank everybody who helped this channel get up to 400 plus subs. It really does mean a lot to me. I also wanted to bring up the fact that I have a little bit more of a defined schedule as far as what kind of videos I'm going to be making and when I'm going to be making them. I don't have a community tab yet, so it's a little hard for me to get that information out there. Mondays, I plan on doing IRL deck profiles or tournament profiles if I have them. Wednesdays are going to be exploration videos, basically just looks into different decks. And then Fridays are going to be combo videos. Next Friday, for example, I plan on having out the last piece to the Attic Nister combo video. So let's go ahead and get into this combo. So what we're going to be doing here is we've started with Lady Debug and Cynet Codec, and this is all you need in order to do the combo. There are other ways to perform it, but this is the simplest starting hand to do it. What we're actually going to be doing is we're going to be searching microcoder off of the Lady Debug and then going into our Code Talker in order to trigger our Cynet Codec and search for Ibly. And then off of the microcoder, instead of searching a counter trap, we're actually going to be searching for Cynet optimization. Optimization grants us an additional normal summon that we'll use on Ibly. Then we'll link off into Transcode Talker and give our opponent the Ibly on the 5th summon. As long as our opponent controls Ibly, they can't Nibiru us. From here, we're going to start comboing like we normally would in Code Talkers. We're going to keep going into different Code Talker monsters in order to keep triggering Codec in order to continually search and gain our advantage. We're also going to go into Firewall Dragon. Now, Firewall Dragon is really important for this combo because all of this was easy to do before, it was all achievable, but Firewall Dragon lets you extend just enough to where you can extra link your opponent. Firewall Dragon itself also has its bounce effect that you can use on the opponent's turn, which is very relevant for this combo. We will also be using Gachiri Attic Nister in order to ensure that our Firewall Dragon is unaffected by opponent's card effects until the end of the opponent's next turn. So our end board here is going to be a Firewall Dragon that's unaffected by opponent's card effects, an Aver Max, an Xcode Talker, all on an extra link, alongside the Salamangreat field spell, and we're accomplishing all of this while playing around Nibiru. So this field may not appear very opposing, but it's actually a very good board. Your opponent cannot Kaiju you, they can Dark Ruler you, but it's largely irrelevant. If you bounce back the card that they normal summon for the turn, they're not going to be able to special summon at all, and if your opponent tries to attack you, you can use the Salamangreat field spell to reduce the target's attack to 0, and if a 0 attack point monster attacks a 0 attack point monster, nothing is going to happen, neither one is going to be destroyed. So this field on its own gets around most of the meta. Even popular trap cards like the Eldritch traps are not capable of being activated under Ibly because you cannot special summon. When things roll back to your turn, you can just go ahead and make an access Code Talker. You'll have 6 attributes engraved, so you can pop a total of 6 opponent's cards, and you'll have more than enough attack on field in order to end the game, so even in terms of traps that your opponent can activate, most are largely irrelevant. This exact same combo can also be performed if you open a Cynet Codec plus a microcoder and any normal summonable Cyberse monster. This setup can also be performed if you open Optimization, Codec, and a way to get to your Code Talker. The nice thing though is if you happen to open more pieces than this combo needs, then you can go ahead and search for your counter trap. So if you start with Optimization, you go ahead and you search Conflict. And what Conflict is capable of doing is it adds an extra layer to your end board to where cards that can ultimately stop this strategy, like Mystic Mine for example, become non-problems. And additional extenders also result in this board having an extra resistance to traps, since you can go ahead and end on Lingaribo. So yeah, this is a very consistent way to play around Nibiru in Code Talkers, and your end board is very powerful against almost everything in the meta. Your opponent can't even super volley you because they control the Ibli, assuming they were playing usable super volley targets anyway. I hope you found this video helpful. If you have any feedback or suggestions, I would appreciate leaving that in the comment section down below, whether it be about the combo itself or on the channel. I do all the filming, graphics, and editing work myself, so I do always appreciate feedback. I do what I can to keep upping the quality of the channel. As of the time of this video going out, I just put up a brand new banner on the channel, as well as finished designing a new profile picture. So I do, of course, appreciate all of the support that I have been getting. Getting up to 400 subs in our first 3 months is an amazing feeling. So I'm definitely going to have to figure out something special to do once we get up to our first 500 subs.